M0FXB, welcome back to the channel. Yaesu FTX-1F, HF50, 70 MHz, 144, 430 MHz, all mode field transceiver. So in the UK or in the EU, they tend to give us 4 meters, and in America, they tend to give you the 220 MHz band. Although not mentioned here, I have found a Chinese instruction manual that shows APRS, but it's not confirmed, but I did find that and I made a video on that. So let's just go down through briefly the sort of description that we've got here on the right hand side. So it's an SDR transceiver, 6 watts of power when just using the 567 mAh battery, lithium battery pack it says here, which enables 9 hours of standalone operating time on the HF bands, SSB mode, and 8 hours operating time when on the VHF UHF band. So it is available with 10 watts when it's using external power supply. A number of fundamental and remarkable features of the FT1XF are operation in SSB, CW, AM/FM and C4FM. So you are going to be able to use your hotspot, you're going to be able to use PDN mode with a cable. So they have not left out the C4FM side. To me, this radio completely is the Yaesu sort of version of the 705. I don't feel like it's been brought out to replace the 817, 818 at all. At the moment, that's just been defunct. I do think that they should come back with something that's similar to the 818, very similar. I mean, it doesn't have to be an SDR super radio. We just want a Yaesu 818, 819 of today. Yeah, give us today's version of that. And we understand that to compete with the ICOM 705, you've come up with the FTX-1F. Yeah, lovely, excellent. And so, right, so just scrolling down, it has 2 independent receiver circuits. So you will be able to listen to HF and at the same time listen to C4FM or an analog VHF, UHF station, airband station, whichever your interest is, marine. So that's excellent that it has that and that somehow they've been able to do that. Also, it has 2 loudspeakers. Now, I don't know if they're going to be doing the AESS type thing, but if you look underneath the main screen and to the right underneath the VFO, you can see the speaker vents there. So that's good. It's going to sound great. And this is 1 unit as far as I can see. I'm not seeing 2 separate units like you get with the Yaesu FTM500. This is 1 big unit, and it's, I would say, at least twice the size of the FTM500, although the styling is, as you can see with the knobs, with the VFO knob and the buttons, is very similar. The LED lights that they've put either side of the VFO tuning knob are reminiscent of the Yaesu 710. So it's like a hybrid of the FTM500, the Yaesu FT710, but it's 10 watts. But remember, today you can buy a 50 watt amplifier for like £90. And most of us, even when we do increase the power with these sort of shack in the box type radios, we're only doing 20-30 watts. We're not even trying to do 100. I've got my 991 here. I never ever try and push that to 100 watts, and that I look at as a base station because it's not really. I don't look at that as a portable thing. Where the 705, I can pick it up, and you can see it here. It's very portable, and this is what we're going to want from the new FTX. So just going down the last few bits here, it talks about the battery. It does say something about if you're using FT8, you need a cooling fan. So, okay, yeah, I wonder why that is, even on very low power, but it must get hot. And combined with the antenna tuner, so there's a separate module, which is an antenna tuner. Now, they haven't said here if the module is going to be an add-on, it's an extra thing that you pay for, or it's going to be included. It doesn't really clearly say that here. You've got the usual DSP, noise reduction, all that kind of stuff that you would expect from a Yaesu SDR 3D display. And remember, these 3D displays, you can change them, as most of us do, to look like an ICOM display, to look like more like this. You can do it. You can just set all the colors. The one thing that everyone keeps asking for regarding the waterfall is averaging. So I don't know if they're going to bring that in. You can do that on my SCU LAN. You can use averaging, but within the radio, I don't know. It doesn't say here. It says effective QRM rejection afforded via high-speed 32-bit DSP. And then you've got the usual shift, width, notch, contour. Yeah, they are saying we're going to have the PMG. So that is, imagine like 5 little graphs along the bottom of the screen bouncing up and down with different channels, and you can see the activity and you can scan through them, and you can even send them to your memory channels. That works really well with the FTM-500, so that's definitely welcome. The mag auto grouping function, never used it, but I think, yeah, thanks. Quickly record by band groups, HF, VHF, UHF. So you'll be able to select whether you just want the radio to display a band, a particular band. If you look at the screen photograph, you can see on the left hand side we've got 70 megahertz showing there. On the right hand side we've got 20 megahertz. So that's great. You know, it's dual receive visually as well as listening to it. Of course, the buttons along the top, along the front, all very, you know, all great. Come on, we like buttons and pressing buttons and all that. I do find that with the FTM-500, they've got this arrow thing on top where you bring up the sub band to the A band so that you can change it. I don't like that. Just give us A and B band. USB supports CAT, so built-in sound card for WSJ, TX, and all the other, you know, million software type programs we'd love to use. That's great. Now, are we seeing any mention of Bluetooth here? I don't see it. Is there going to be a Bluetooth module? Thanks to Lamco as well, by the way. So no mention of Bluetooth. I'll be surprised if you can't just buy a module and fit it. You know, it's not going to be cheap, but it. So that's it. So they're saying that this is going to be available early 2025. So I think we're looking sort of March myself. I think March time, sort of before Easter. So thanks for watching my channel. I'm literally learning. I thought I'd have a really close look at the description. It says here RF front end low noise reference oscillator enable phenomenal multi-signal receiving characteristics. And it does, you know, all in one rear panel design. So the rear panel is a modular sort of connect things to it. Fingers crossed it includes the tuner. Thanks for watching my channel. Bye for now. Please remember to hit the like, subscribe. If you want to join my channel, just go ahead, click the join button. It's only £1 a month and you become part of our community. And buy me and my wife a coffee. Why not? Bye for now. 7-3.